And TFT's been running not exclusively aggro tri-lanes, but a lot of aggro tri-lanes with their like level 1 smokes to scout the lanes.
And a lot of
pressure on the map. And they're going straight to it though. Yeah. But they'll be able to force him out of the pit. JJ. There we go. And there, Shaman, good shot at killing him.
Beautiful curse.
On there. Nice curse.
Oh, that was nice of Fade as well. They'll use the waveform to keep himself out of range of it.
Oh man, and now he's the Ursa. He wants the Roche.
And he can do it.
Yeah,
he's got the mask too. So he's got the lifesteal.
And they've got that sustain. They've got that Omni backing them up. So they can take this and go for it. They're going to go for the duel on the side. Can they burst the kill in time? They cannot. So it'll be an unsuccessful duel. Dream Coil is down onto the 4 of them, but there's no follow-up, and Jibbe will die.
And Fade just finishes up the Roche by himself here as the Morph Ursa.
Big plays for Chaos. A grip as well onto Chessie gives them an added bonus of a puck kill.
Because he's got the mask too. She's got some lifesteal and he has high armor, so if the Legion goes by herself, there's, yeah, unlikely. As I think, Yasha's finished up and he queues up. I hope a Lincoln's immediately on the Morphling because it's a beautiful Lincoln's game.
It definitely is. Yeah, you're right. He's got to be getting there. They do get the duel, though. They grab him, farming in the jungle the once. There, but he popped the Aegis, get that dual damage. They'll look for it a second time. They get the Hex off actually on a Faded. The swipe stacking up as well will be able to come out of it. Serpent Ward drop down, Faded. He's trapped. He's silenced. The Heavenly Grace from Kes trying to keep Faded safe. He's trying to get himself out. Will be able to with the waveform to the down onto the river. He's out of there. But they've lost Shaman on TFT. Kezu's being hunted. They get the Omni trade. See if they can get anything more here, TFT. They'll try and chase towards Misery. Milan and Faded still by their side. Matthew comes in with the blink start. Got the Midnight Pulse down, doing damage. Silence as well onto Enigma, holding him off from any potential fall for now.
Nice
Misery goes for the Fiend's Grip. He's got Chessie. He's caught the puck. The puck step. Frost backs off with the Brain Sap, nukes him down before the Shrine can heal him back up. Jibbe, the last one here at the moment, being chased out by Chaos. He's trying to run, but they'll keep on the target. The stun's out from Faded, and Jibbe will fall as well. Now a 5k lead for Chaos.
That was a beautiful blink, instant stun from the DK. Yep. But now you're set back so much. You don't want this game to become a passive farm game because Chaos, they love that. That's exactly what they want this game. Constantly looking for the hunt. What they're gonna try to do.
A little ambitious. There's a nightmare ruining the duel.
Yeah.
Faded, he's able to waveform out. Chessie's going to jump forward, look for the burst for Dream Coil, but it's still not enough. Vex pop, Faded's fine, and the Fiend's Grip again is out. Holding him down, does get interrupted by the Hex. Oh, Hex will end. Black Hole onto, is there, the eyes on the puck. Get him because he comes back out of the phase shift. Milan's got the control.
And it's some runes mid-fight. They're still
and they're not done yet. Hans can also falling another. 3 kills for Chaos and nothing.
It's a bit, but then he gets graced and heals up, and look at that regen.
Steeper
second. Yeah. Forced the glyph. They forced everybody back, so they know they're not farming here now too. They even throw a scan behind themselves, preparing for a smoke wraparound.
It's coming.
He might be able to find someone actually. He's got the Enigma, but
Matcher's there with a stun. Frost, he's trying to help out. Misery grips the Nightman. Milan's fine. Jump forward from Chessie. Gets a 2-man Dream Coil.
There's no damage.
Popped in again. Misery with the grip onto Chessie. Chessie's dead.
They can't fight.
I can't see a way for them to fight this at all.
That's not even like the ideal dragon. Ideally, you save that dragon tail for Ursa's blink in. Doesn't matter. There's still a nightmare save. There's still a grip for the puck who blinks in. There's just so many answers to everything TFT have.
A bit buyback from Chessie, but he doesn't have the Dream Coil. Then because it's popped on Faded, they try and close the gap with Jibbe. Gonna go. Matu's just tacking straight back in with the jump forward stun on a Hanskin. The burst as well. Chessie's in with the 3-man silence. Cold Embrace will keep Hanskin alive, but Matu and Faded, they're still on top of them in the Winter's Curse.
Delay.
Faded back. Fingers his pops. Serpent Ward down as well. Frost jumping in backlines, but another Nightmare from Misery. Holds the bear in place. Nightmare removed. GA's popped out as they hold their ground here. Chaos Frost. The Enrage ends. He'll die.
Well, I don't think we'll be seeing another Legion first two.
He had a great lane and all that, but I mean, the plan around the Roche just completely crumbled. As they're going for initiation, but there's a lot of heal.
They're offsetting it. At least they'll be able to save their lead. But the Black Hole's out from Milan. The 2 of them are held in place. It will get ended. Jibbe will survive. But on the back, Chessie dies. There's a dieback on the puck. Frost is dead as well. A dieback on him. GG well played. It's cool. 24 minutes in. Game 1 of this best of 5. Chaos absolutely stomped TFT.
Yeah, I mean, as Fog said, Chibi had such a good lane. He plays it so well, puts a lot of pressure on Morphling, but it doesn't really matter because the hero come mid-game doesn't have the kind of impact an Omniknight does, for example.
Yeah, even with that good lane, it really was the Roche, and then that was like game over.
Timbersaw, like we said, it's very popular in other regions, but Faded has the new set. So, right? Is that
This perhaps is the derpiest of them all.
So how much heal is it?
there you go.
15 on a
0.5 second. Yeah.
So it's 30 HP regen, basically.
You have to
You can't spam it. You can't really spam it. So
You have to auto
Why can't you
cast it,
spam
or
it?
I mean,
So
can you?
You have
manually?
to
Why can't you
constantly
spam it?
click it.
it has you know, you can't just spam spells at the exact.
It saved him his life.
Wait.
Yeah, it actually just saved him there.
It's got-
Yeah, he
Centaur.
would have been dead if not for it.
Wait,
Yeah,
it's a
the heal as
0.5
well.
second cooldown.
Oh, IO.
about
Ooh,
those
did
support
that
burst
be
blood.
the first?
Whoa,
Blood,
there
second
they
blood
go
as
in
well.
sync with one another.
Rune.
Yep, Milan gets the toss up, and he's got no IO to help him out, and with Matsu rotating, that's a kill.
Dragon Tail as well.
I mean, that is massive. Their off lane is killing the IO Gyro with his Chen now. He's making this top lane have pretty damn free farm. Quite a hard pressure lane. Mid starts to equalize. Jesse's starting to catch back up once he's got the third point in that reactive. But now,
Oh, they've got a toss back as well.
they've got the
Chen
mud
rotating in
golems
with the mud
coming.
golems. Yeah, they need that magic damage, and the golems should provide it.
There you go.
Oh, put the
Another
gold
kill
in.
for Chaos.
Oh, they're gonna tip
Oh,
him
they're
as well.
tipping Jesse again.
Chaos on this series.
Hey.
Chaos have been out there with the tips.
Particularly on Jesse. Oh, not game one. The Broody played earlier do just fine.
Yes.
Jesse?
Misery. Hands off the key.
Oh, he was divine favoring someone in.
Oh, who's
Oh, and it
who's
might.
gonna
Yeah, it's
join
gonna be
him?
good. Milan's
Someone's gonna
TP'd
join him.
over.
And now,
Hello.
okay.
A Stampede coming out.
Yes, still
Jesse's
trying
pretty
to
unkillable
poke.
at this stage of the game, I feel.
He's
Well, that's
still-
gonna be tested.
I mean, he's trying to kill Misery. We'll get him.
Unkillable
The magic
until...
damage.
Oh,
You need the magic damage.
They do,
Milan's
Jess.
got stick charges.
still got a bit of mana left as well, Jesse.
We cut the one tree.
Oh,
Yeah,
He's made it past.
He knows.
There enough mana
I
for a combo if
know.
he drops the bracer and sticks, maybe. He does, tries it. Not
He's
enough
getting the
mana.
magic damage.
oh, look at the hurricane.
The body block and the
Look
hurricane.
at the hurricane.
Misery.
Had the mud golem toss and the hurricane for extra magic damage.
I like the place to set up for. You gank when you're playing against IO Tiny, or IO +1, you gank the IO +1. Because you don't want to get relocated on and get outnumbered.
Got the Centaur rotation and back off.
Everyone's coming.
Oh,
Gibby.
faded.
Bounties.
Faded's in. Blade Fury and he grabs
Here's
it. Grabs the rune. And he's out of there.
No Stampede for 15.
And Jesse's trying to
They're trying to
chase.
punish the Blade Fury cooldown.
They have an egg.
They've got the healing ward out. Faded's going to commit with the Omni
They're
Slash.
rapturing Kezu in.
See, they've got the control on the back line. Kezi with a stun. He leads forward, looking towards them. The mech has been
Cleaning
popped.
him up.
Jesse getting the burst out. Hansken getting Blade Fury. He's able to tether over towards the Gyro, but he burst down by the
Another stun.
shockwave. Big Timber's Jane for Jesse as he continues to run. He's in the trees. They are going to hunt for him, see if they can find him. Jesse actually cuts the trees with the whirling
And
death.
Milan's already going for the next target.
Yep, he found him
he's
too.
gonna-
Can he get the toss back? He's looking for
Little
him,
foul.
but Era's out.
Oh man, that's brutal.
Yeah, Era couldn't find a right time for the egg either. He had it up the whole time, but
Oof. This is
It's a
looking
rough
similar
one.
to the last game. They're getting their timings together. They're using. I mean, I love the way they're playing. They're sending Kezu bottom, and they know they have Chen. That's the power of the Chen that we've seen.
Toss forward,
the
gets
toss
Era with
into
the
the stun. Era taken out. Kill after kill after kill. Chaos is hungry for that TI spot.
right.
Kills it while pinging it. All right, they're feeling themselves now.
Damn.
Take it easy, Chaos.
Yeah,
Come
yeah,
on,
yeah.
guys.
Sacrifice to the
You don't want to
fairies.
have that bad karma coming out.
I mean, it's a verifier being real, but
That's BM, dude.
Saying that's what I'm going to do to liquidate TI.
I was gonna say. that's. Oh, Matty.
Misery looking again. Jibby getting caught out a lot in this
Oh
one here.
no, Jibby. He's got a stampede.
right,
They
there's backup.
should get Misery out of this.
Okay.
No, they got Misery.
Yep, they used the relocate, bring everybody in, the whole party, to take out Rasmus.
Thanks on the 3-4 position can just kill so many heroes on the map. Last fight it was like they found Centaur alone, they just stun him with PK, Tiny have a toss combo, and then Centaur's out.
Yep. Themselves up these
Double
creeps now.
Damage rune with the Roshan.
Yep. They have to fight this somehow, but it is a very
Oh, they know.
weird place to fight because they do have good team fight on the side of TFT around these areas, but there's just so much heal that comes out from this Chaos draft with Chen and the jump forward.
Oh, Kids was in. Dragon Tail just to tickle with Chessie. Chessie's still trying to enter into the pit. The Roshan is still alive. Chessie's having a look in. Jump ball from Milando.
Combo.
The 3-man avalanche. The egg is down outside of the pit. Chessie goes in. The Omni Slice kills Back over towards it, and in fact, Radiant, they get the Roche. Frost gets the Aegis. TFT, they're taking both, but Chaos is still good to fight as they'll take down another. There's a buyback from Chessie trying to get straight back in. Look at the Milan, but the grave from Matu keeps Milan alive. Double kill from a Timmerman. Chessie diebacks on the Timbersaw, and Chaos, even in a Roche fight where TFT got the Roche kill, got the Aegis, Chaos still easily come out on top.
So always be a little wary of when you're taking these fights and Dazzle gets ignored and he's level 12. The Juju. I think I saw 6 or 7 stacks on somebody.
The bad Juju.
The bad Juju, indeed.
Not the good kind.
Not the good
Juju,
So
the bad Juju.
some heroes were sitting at minus 10, minus 15 armor.
Oh, I didn't find
Inside
any.
of the fight.
Yeah. Right as the ulti form was wearing off, I was hoping he'd find a stun, but
Yeah.
even without it, they're still just shredding apart these buildings.
There's just too much sustain. Yep. That we were talking about with this Chen and with this Jug.
These 20-minute pushes.
Oh, Ziva, he just bought back if he dies here.
Dear.
Don't
Blade
worry.
Fury.
He's running the Blade Fury, is chasing him
He's out,
down.
it looks like.
Oh,
no,
no.
He still ended up dead.
He's
So did the
dead
Aegis.
once.
And
They'll
there
look to kill him
twice.
again. He's tethered over Milan with the toss back,
Oh,
breaking
no.
the connection between Hansken and Frost as Hansken's left alone.
Click on Hanskin. How much he's got? He's just getting stacked up on the IO. All right, he had only 3.
And
but.
Chaos, they're feeling it right now.
Oh, they are.
Cruising down the middle lane, taking the racks away.
The third line's coming out.
This is the signature Chaos way of playing Dota. They love these
Yep.
kind of
And
mid-game push timings.
These are the sort of beatdowns that Chaos was sort of dreaming of coming into these qualifiers. They were
Yeah.
this team with Matu. You're going to expect big things from them. These are the sort of outcomes that they aim for. Just these
Kazu?
utter dominations.
Level 12, and he's still a green dragon.
What's wrong with green?
I mean, he should be.
He could have
he could
had
be
an
12.
extra
It
level.
doesn't. It makes no difference anyway. He got another 20.
Oh, it is in again. Kezu's in. Frost is in the midst. He's trying to get the combo out. Is it enough damage? It's bringing Kezu down a little bit. Chessie's on top. The grave a little early.
Okay. The damage.
The egg coming out too.
The heals though.
Milan has been separated. They'll get tiny.
Tezu getting low. The heals just keep on
It's just
coming.
too much
and
healing.
He even blinked out.
Yeah, he lived.
Jesse's chasing for it. They may have this.
They got him.
They got it.
They got something.
They get something. They get
And
Matu.
something more.
Oh, Matumba as well.
PP was cancelled. He's going for the kill. He knows he's dead.
He is.
Era's
Era's
poison.
actually dead too.
They hold the push off. They're still in the game, TFT.
They
They're
hold
still in the game.
Fire Spirit.
And the healing works down.
Oh, got the last.
Kezu.
Now they'll start, throwing the solar crests on Kezu as well. Because, he's Dazzle, so with the cooldown reduction, you can actually have 2
And
heroes
look,
solar crest.
how do you stop this? How do you stop this? We've been here before in game 1. Just hitting those racks. Milan tries for the jump forward. We'll start to get
careful.
burnt down a little bit. Jumping from Ziv.
Grave.
Stun. They'll be able to
Not to
burst
get
down
up time.
Tiny. Now to stampede the BKB. Moving in with the flag cannon. Chaos will have to split up.
Milan bought back, so Misery can bring him in.
Yep. And they know there's no Gyro BKB now, so pretty much all of Gyro's net worth is in that BKB.
There is still a supernova,
Yeah.
I need some
but no
great
stampede.
team
No
fight
Stampede
happening.
and Jibby. What items does he have on the Centaur, too? He does have the blink to get in at least, but he's not really as tanky as he'd like to be on the Centaur.
And they're just hitting the racks. Underneath their noses, faded. Holds his ground with the Blade Fury down to half of his HP, that racks.
They can just slow
Got the
siege
healing ward
it.
up again as well.
Going with, looking for the healing ward. Didn't right click it.
Back up.
Back. Are they
Fake
going to
back?
re-engage?
They're gonna go take the other shrine. Ping's
Go
been
claim
made.
bounties. Yeah, go claim top bounties and
That's
claim the
true.
shrines.
Testing it. With 2 melee racks down, those lanes are always going to be shoved out. So
Yeah.
if Chaos are worried about the contest, they just back off. Push out the lane. Wait till
Beauty
your
as
vision
well.
grows.
There we
Yeah,
have it.
I think it's impossible for them to
every
actually
time.
It-
contest this
There
one.
we go.
they scan
Gaben is a
it.
Chaos
They
fan.
can charge their way there now, but look how fast it drops. And they think the play is to
But it's
contest.
so
They
quick with that DD.
You can't make it in
so
time.
quick.
Oh, Kezu's already up there.
He's
no.
trading on the back lines. Milan in as well. The BKB popped by Frost as they try and commit onto the Tiny. Omnislash comes out from Faded, jumping amongst them all. The Stampede's committed. They're on top of Milan, but the Grave keeps him alive. Milan will survive for now. Faded moves in with the Blade Fury, now starts to back away. Comes back on to
He blinked out.
Chessie.
My God,
Chessie's
he's
still
alive.
pretty healthy. As they can get the
egg.
kill. Shibby
There's the
will
egg.
fall. The
Oh, the
egg
egg's
will
dying.
also be
Dead.
taken out. Chessie's surrounded, 3 dead on TFT. Hanscam will tether across to the side, but Kezu's already there waiting to kill them all off as TFT just getting taken down.
All the buybacks starting
they'll
out.
try and buy back and try and hold this, but it's a 19k lead, 24-7. Chaos with a second game in a row where they have just looked to be on a totally different level.
Yeah.
And it really just feels like a tremendous draft. To be completely honest, like there's no way to catch heroes. They can't actually protect the egg in any way either, and it's their first pick. It really just doesn't feel like TFT have the synergy in this one, at least together in this game either.
And
They need to go back to the drawing board a little bit here.
But that's got to be the right, because we felt that it would be a little bit better with this draft compared to game 1. Did we think this would be as brutal as a beatdown as game 1?
Final Tribe is not an IO Gyro type of team.
I didn't think it would be as brutal, but I think Chen is just, this hero is insane.
It's going to be very hard. You've made it hard for yourself. You obviously believe, Chessie is his last pick, potentially the last game. It's been all down to him. What does he want to play? He's called for the Mirana.
Yeah, pause the game,
ask
everybody.
what it is.
I mean,
Just type in alt chat, JJ. Ask him.
no.
How to never get hired for an event again.
Just type problem question mark.
Oh, come on.
Discord?
Kezu, body blocks.
Oh, faded rotate though.
Oh, the stun on Frost now too.
Oh, they got the Wraith King kill.
Yeah,
He's dead.
right.
What a move from Faded.
One more hit. Faded will get him.
There's no
Faded will
escape
get
for the
him.
Wraith King. Oh, the bug does it.
Another kill.
Making these moves.
To be pretty okay with the farming, apart from maybe Final Tribe. They're looking like they're gonna make a rotation. First time Mirana leaving the lane as well.
He's got a hood. He's very
Got a hood
tanky.
in the sleep to disjoint from the X.
Nice.
Misery Bane.
Walls are fortified.
Yep.
And they've got Stampede.
Yeah.
Even just throw the grip. No mercy.
Yep. It's a very slow game, so you're happy to use those ultimates for these kills, but careful, here comes Chess.
see?
Watch out, it's a Mirana, guys.
Oh, it's a Mirana. No.
Close your eyes.
Oh.
That's what Mirana does.
He didn't even get to throw an arrow. Can I see the skill bit of the Mirana?
Multiple routes, and you have to line yourself. You have to jump into them most of the time when you line up your brambles. Otherwise, you're jumping into more brambles.
And once that Curse Crown's on you, you could commit 2-3 leaps to run away, but he's going to chase you down with and use the brambles after the stun hit.
Misery looks like he wants to try to set up down here.
Okay.
Oh,
Perhaps thought the
mid lane, they got him.
retaliate damage.
The Curse Crown as well onto Hanskin. The Fear's going to knock both Zibet and Chessie backing out of the fight.
Chessie's still alive with that hood. He's got all kinds of regen.
Hanskin. He's dead. The wraparound's going to be coming in from VT Faded.
Oh,
Misery.
no,
The grip on Chessie. Chessie dead again. The root's out. Frost is caught. He's dead. Reincarnates pop.
It's
Wow.
See if they
looking
can
pretty
do it
good.
again. Refire Curse Crown onto Frost. The crown will kill the king. Frost is dead to the Shadow Realm hit.
Oh my god.
Going in one by one.
One by one. They just now
Okay.
Chaos can disengage.
It's a
Frog.
No, it definitely does. Definitely does look weak. And the two, I mean, 3 failed rotations. We said we want him to be active. Those 3 rotations just completely crippled him. He's not going to be able to actually get back and farm. They're going for early fighting build. They're going Armlet on the Kunkka, Armlet as well on the Wraith King to try to match Chaos right now. So
they kill Matthew?
behind.
Villain is there with the spear.
You get a lot of damage out onto Matthew though. He should tick down. He's gone.
Yeah.
He's going to die to the Ice Blast
No,
surely.
the pipe!
Oh,
The barrier!
no.
Oh, is it
Kezu.
actually-
Kazu with
It's
the
saving him.
blaze.
The pipe barrier blocking that tick
Oh,
damage.
he's not even going to base.
Dude, he
He's
was
just gonna
one
farm.
tick away from being under threshold.
Yeah.
He was
Kezu.
one tick away from
And
being under
Kezu
threshold.
finished the pipe instead of getting a blink. It was such a great call.
Kezu, where's that?
Actually,
And,
yeah.
it
Nice.
and it gave you like the invulnerability during it so you could dodge spells.
How about you do a combination? You do the triple leap, but it also gives your teammate the attack
Nah,
speed.
we don't have... That's broke.
At the
I'm
moment,
down. I like
broken.
Mirana. Happy to see some Mirana buffs. Give
He's
some love.
trying to set up for the defense, but
oh, the Moonlight Shadow.
what's Matama Man got? Does he have BKB?
They have
He has.
sentries
They can't
down.
kill him. They have to go for different targets, not the DK.
That's a different target.
That is a Centaur.
Didn't blink very
He's
far.
a little fat.
They got him. That's an excellent
He did
grab.
like a little tiny baby blink there, right?
Yeah, it looked like it.
He did like the, okay, I'm blinking.
Radiant's top
Pipe.
Yeah. They're still getting great farm on the Kunkka as well as that Wraith King. Like, they're still keeping up.
Yeah.
Mirana is a bit out of it for now. But the other two are definitely up there in that net worth.
In terms of towers, they're even as well. And they're about to get a tier 1 mid, which pushed them ahead on towers. There's only a 3k gold difference, so it's not as grim as we sometimes make it out to be. Perhaps even
Misery.
yeah, getting on a good side of the gold graph at this point. They can catch a couple more kills. Oh, Hanskin is taking a lot of damage, but he'll be fine. Get some bottle. Oh, Kazu is in.
The lead was there at the same time, though.
They're starting to bring Weaver.
Jump away.
They were starting to bring Weaver as well. VT Faded was TPing, but he cancelled.
Yeah, you'd hit a quad Starstorm on someone and just blow them up.
It also, it's because of the way it worked, since you could like blink into creep waves, and they would clear the whole creep wave, and the way it swapped, it would always hit the hero anyway.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's been quite some time since then, and they're still farming very well. But it's just, can they take the fight versus Chaos's BKBs?
Here's the question.
Let's see if they can get Frost.
They just made his for this fight.
They should be able to get Frost the once. They do. Move on to Hanskin as well whilst Frost respawns. They've got the timing with the Fiend's Grip. Holding down Frost that second time round. He will fall again. Frost is dead. Yeah, Chaos will move on for more. See if they can chase anything else. Zibby's already out there with the BKB. He's on the retreat. Dragon Tails onto Hanskin.
Dodge the arrow.
Beta is going to continue to chase down Chessie. The roots are out as well. Chessie cannot leap away as they're on top of him. Or maybe, oh, he's in the trees. Actually, he can leap away.
He is hiding.
He's hiding. He's got no TP.
Don't leap away.
He's got Quelling Blade.
He's got no TP.
You just gotta wait.
He's got to wait for 40 seconds. He's got to sit there and think about what he's done.
But that's something that they're never gonna expect.
But now this
Look, he backpacked his Ags, by the way. He's like, do not proc the Starfall, please. Or Starstorm, sorry.
Radiant's top tower.
Chaos, they're prepared for the push. The DK level 18 with AC.
Oh, wow.
The blue dragon. I didn't even notice. I actually didn't notice he was 18 or 19 already.
Yeah.
Weaver also level 22, so that swarm extra attacks.
Top tower is under attack.
And they defend this one.
We've been here before.
Perhaps
DK pushing hard down.
Yeah, he's setting up the arrow with the tiny
first.
combo.
I know to save. Time lapse is not coming out.
They got the Ice Blast, though. The burst at once. BKB's out from Matsu, who's trying to focus down, but the roam is there.
Good way to start the fight still. Yeah, they're going to force him back.
Yeah.
But they can get more.
Kazu.
Toss back. The fear coming down onto them, but the BKB's already out from Zibbe. Zibbe holding his ground. Frost moves in with the stun. They've taken down Centaur. The grip through the BKB, holding Zibbe in place. They're focusing him with all the right click as they do take him down. He has buyback, Zibbe. He's back in. Jump for a handscan. He's looking for a grab with the combo, and with the arrow follow-up, they will get Misery. They put an end to the push.
And they're figuring out the Tiny's the best insta-stun setup to make sure that you can get these arrows.
Yeah. But the frames.
I must say,
Same
Tribe has been getting some nice high ground defenses. Hanskin has been nailing those.
Yeah, I mean, this game is certainly an improvement on game 1 and game 2.
Yes, for sure.
It's always hard to break high ground when, they have all these stuns, all this catch.
Yeah.
TFT are the ones with perfect vision when you're defending high ground compared to Chaos who...
Ooh.
Skellies
He sent the skeletons
are
down.
gonna be very annoying. Oh,
Ping.
Moonlight Shadow to get him out.
Immediate
Nice
TP.
one. No detection
Watch me
here.
on his back.
Breaking out.
The arrow. It hits.
There's going to be an instant buyback.
Oh.
Look at the drag back on Misery. Trying to defend himself with the Nightmare, but they've got the burst combo. They'll take both supports.
He's
Okay.
BKB too.
Final Tribe fighting back.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's a lot of burst.
Matu went back for the Blink Dagger now. Has that level 20 talent, so gold's kind of just rolling in for him. His item progression can go.
Yeah.
Whatever it wants.
I'm wondering if they just buy a gem when Misery respawns. I think that might be one of the plays. This Moonlight Shadow is pretty annoying, but it doesn't actually do. We don't see too many gems picked up anymore. That's the only reason why I kind of was putting that one out there. Because just those wraparound and stuff. Maybe it's a bit risky if you lose it.
We
So.
don't see a lot of gems.
Weaver.
Nope.
It used to always be minute 20 by a gem.
Oh, they get the kill on Willow. That's the dieback on Willow.
70 seconds.
But it is going to cost them
The Hanskin's
Hanskin's life for getting that Willow kill. Torrance is going to be buffed up the damage.
Yeah. It's pretty big around the... Maybe you're thinking like high ground defense. We're a lot about high ground defense right now. That Torrent blocks kind of the whole... thing. And they did buy the gem. Okay, so they did pick that one up on Kazu. I think this was pretty needed versus Moonlight Shadow.
Jesse has BKB, but he needs to be quick on it. Nope.
It's the stun.
You can't be quicker than that. The Blink Dragon Tail from Matsu catches Chessie out in the jungle. They're even trying to set up for more with the Stampede. Misery. He's heading in. There's going to be a buyback from Chessie for this one. Jump forward, Frost. He'll go and commit, but he's been sent up by the Yours. The boat comes down, but they've lost the AA. There's the arrow out onto the Bane. Misery is dead, but the BKBs are out from Chaos. Matsu in with the Dragon Form onto Hansken. Hansken falling low. Double kill for Faded. Faded still good to fight with the time lapse available. Back up to full health. The Moonlight Shadow's been popped, but they've got the vision on him. Frost getting up the high going. Kezu jumps in, stops him in place with a Hoostomp. That's the reincarnate.
Kezu has gem.
The Torrent sends Kezu up.
Can they recover the gem?
Faded once he's in the midst of it all, but
really nice play.
He does manage to recover the gem. Matsu's still fighting fit on the front with the Dragon Form. Hansken's dead. 75 seconds. The Dragon Tail catches Chessie. Faded wants to go in for the roots there as well. Chessie turns with the arrow, but he's falling low. Taken out. Chessie dead for a minute and a half. As Faded will get out alive.
That was such good communication. Like, knowing that you're dead there after that buyback and communicating to the Weaver to pick up that gem saves that team fight.
Yeah, that was I saw him dying, and you can immediately tell they're like, yeah, let's just ditch our cent. Oh wait, don't.
Yeah, plus 20% gold. Yeah, every piece of gold you get is amplified.
High ground defense. Activate.
Gold percent gas. They'll add that next patch.
Let's see what they can make. What they can do here. This dragon is Mjolnired and Lincoln's up,
and he's got an Aegis too.
And clear these creeps pretty well though with Kunkka.
Yep. Okay, high ground defense here.
Yeah. On stalling, and Marty's going to keep on poking at the base.
It's back.
Tossed in, pops the BKB.
Does the pop.
Arrow's going to go flying on through. Doesn't hit anyone. A lot of BKBs coming out.
Yeah, that is Chaos using a fair few BKBs.
Matsu uses BKB as well, so they probably...
Oh, it's a little bit less.
And they decide, you know, let's push the lane that doesn't have a tower.
Ice Vortex, they're down. Prepared, forcing in the side lane. But
I think they can even try some split push. Yeah, they're drawing Faded. Get your ass over here, dude.
he's 25. He's got the Shikuchi, you know. He takes him a moment.
And another toss in.
A far toss back as well.
The BKB's
but they stun Chessie.
They've got the stun control.
Oh, sorry, Hansken.
On Hansken. Hansken's gone. They'll look towards the next target. Zibit backing off. Has that run, but the base in a little bit of trouble here. Hansken has no buyback.
Another 2 minutes without buyback.
The racks are starting to fall. Melee racks will be taken by Chaos.
That's how you play against those tossbacks. You kill that tiny and just tell Matu to get out of there with his BKB.
And now they can back, they can wait cooldowns, or they can keep pressure up. It's still 30 seconds without Hansken. We'll see how aggressive they want to play.
The taunt from VT
Faded is feeling really good about that one.
Yes, he is.
He's a little skitter.
But now they're through the Lincolns. They've got the stun. They've got the tar. The Ice Blast is on a Faded, but there's Offensive Nightmare. Misery keeping Faded alive and allowing to pop the BKB. As you turn straight towards Frost. Frost run down. The root holds him in. Reincarnate will pop. He back up a second time. Can they keep him safe? He's jaws into the air. The arrow. Boat combo down as the Weaver. Chessie jumps in with the axe as well. They're bursting him low. Another nightmare. Misery. Cheese safe. Misery with the nightmare gives Faded the time to pop the cheese and get back to full.
Misery. Bane.
Oh, he's so good.
They get Milan in the back lines though.
Matu's still got the Aegis. Buyback comes out from Milan. He knows this is the fight for Chaos to put it all in and look to end things. As Hansken's dead again.
Another minute without buyback.
Ice Blast towards Matu, but he pops the BKB. See how careful they want to play now. Chaos Faded still continues to push onto the racks. Know that this tiny step for 40, no buyback. The range racks are going down. Frost steps forward. They have the torrent. Do they have the chain stun? Arrow. It's looked for, but won't quite find the angle as they'll stick on Frost. Frost will fall. Reincarnate's back on. He'll be here a second time. Blink out as well. Able to get away. The X-Mark combo brings Faded back into the torrent boat. Another attempt towards him. But Faded, he's tanking with that heart. And now the stun's on the Frost. Matu jumps in. Frost is in trouble. He needs help, but he's not going to get it. Frost is dead for 85 seconds. Chessie blinks in, trying to commit with the leap. But the chase is there. Faded committing on the tower. The Ice Blast is upon him, but he has the time lapse to get back towards the racks. He's fine. Chessie will buy back. But they're still without Frost for a long time. The silence on Zibe. Arrow will hit Matu, but Zibe is dying here. He has buyback available on Kunkka. As Chessie leaps away, Hansken tries to go for the combo, but Faded is already Shikuchi'd out of there.
That Kezu in the meanwhile.
I love it. Kezu's like, guys, get over here. We have a Dota game to win.
I got plus 600 damage. Don't worry, I'm the sieger.
And now Matu, the bloodthorn to Zibe, the grip as well. They'll jump in. Zibe's dead. The toss combo from Hansken comes out towards Misery, but Misery turns. Brain Bane Sap keeps himself alive. 3 now dead on TFT. No buybacks available. GG, well played is called. Chaos are going to TI in style as they knock TFT down and out 3-0 in this best of 5 grand finals.
Yeah. They really seem to just have TFT's number entirely in this series. It just threw them off completely.
I think today, just in general, has been a day where Chaos just looked on top of everything.
They really got it